Page 154.
Speed of a lathe machine.
Speed. Speed refers to the speed of the workpiece or the speed of the rotating cutting tool in 1 minute that is measured in RPM, revolutions per minute, RPM. Formula. Speed, N. Unit and round per minute. Cutting speed. Size of workpiece. Note, this formula is used in metric system. Cutting speed. Cutting speed refers to the speed that tool cut or shear the surface of workpiece off when workpiece rotate for 1 round, which the tool will cut the surface of metal as a line equal to the length or circumference of workpiece. The unit of cutting speed is meter per minute. Consideration of the cutting speed for a lathe machine. 1. If workpiece is made of hard material, the speed should be lower than soft material. 2. Material of tool such as lathe tool, drill, mill, if they are made of HSS, the speed should be lower than the tool that is made of soft material. 3. Cross-section or thickness of metal. If lathing or cutting workpiece gradually or not too deep, the speed can be higher than feeding workpiece deeply. 4. Cooling. If workpiece is cooled appropriately, cutting speed can be higher than no cooling. Page 155. Feed rate. Cutting feed means the distance of feed along the length of workpiece in each round of cutting feed. It may consider thickness of cutting feed 0.2 millimeters. Lathe tool will move to feed at distance 0.2 millimeters along the length of work with 1 round. If workpiece rotate for 10 rounds, the distance of tool will move equal to 10 times 0.2 equals 2 millimeters. There are 2 types of feed, i.e. rough feed and fine feed. 1. Rough feed. Used when begin lathing and there are plenty of work. This can speed up the process of lathing. 2. Fine feed. Used when the size of workpiece is close to the size as required. Fine feed can get smoother surface of workpiece. Depth of cut. Depth of cut is the distance that tool move into the workpiece and make removal of scrap. For example, workpiece with diameter 20 millimeters after lathing off 4 millimeters workpiece will have 16 millimeters. The feed setting depends on the detail and hardness of material mostly. Feed rate can be high if it suits the power of the machine. The most important consideration is cutting speed, depth of cut, and feed rate to save time of operation. Relationship between cutting speed and feed rate. If the feed rate is high, the revolution of lathe must be lower when feeding has constant depth. If the revolution of lathe is high, feed rate must be lower when feeding has constant depth. If the depth of a tool increases, the revolution must be lower when the feed rate is constant.